Dear Diary, all my life I've had to undergo what some would call a blessing and a curse. A typical response when someone sees me with my sister include the humorous, "Are you two related?" The subtle, "Are you two sisters?" Or even the direct, "Are you two twins?" Although I've never experienced the feeling of being a celebrity, I often find that when strangers come to this realization, in some way, they've revealed my hidden identity. I usually smile and nod awkwardly as I wait for the inevitable barrage of questions to come. Facts are usually discussed first, such as, who was born first? And are you fraternal or identical? Those who are polite are usually satisfied with the discovery and may even ask, what is it like? Followed by the occasional, I've always wanted a twin. My initial thought is, it's not as great as you think. I'd hate to display such a negative attitude, but having a twin is more complicated than one would think. Honestly, it's a loaded question, and I wouldn't know otherwise. I've encountered people who ask the strangest and most annoying questions, such as, if I hit her, will you feel it? And, do you have telepathy? When I was younger, I used to joke around when people would ask me where my sister was, presuming I had some subconscious notion. I would answer by pretending to put my fingers to my temples while scrunching my face in concentration, ultimately letting out a sigh to say, "Ugh, I lost her. She must be in the bathroom." But the worst questions are those of comparison. I don't know why people feel the need to compare twins, but it seems to be something inherent. I hope they consider what it feels like to be compared to someone. Who's smarter? Who's more athletic? Who's more outgoing? And who's the evil twin? Does one of us have to be evil? Ironically, being a twin also means I get mistaken for someone I am not. Although understandably awkward and sometimes an exciting challenge, my sister and I usually choose to go along with the acquaintance by assuming this other identity so as not to make him or her feel awkward. These encounters usually make for an interesting story and game of deduction when trying to describe the scenario to each other. Sure, there are plenty of times where I wish I wasn't a twin. The feeling of independence is something I cherish, and being a twin makes it hard to have my own identity. But while I sit here dwelling on all the annoyances, I cannot deny the unconditional friendship I've gained, or think of anyone who knows me better than my twin. I will continue to live with this blessing and curse, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. Love, Iris.